Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. I'm Erin, and for today's video I'm doing something I haven't done in a long time, and that is a saltwater aquarium video. As you can see, my large tank is empty. It's empty because of Hurricane Florence. We lost power and then our generator broke, so pretty much everything in this tank died. There were some coral that survived, and actually one of my fish survived, my blenny. He actually lived in this tank for 10 days without any water movement. So that's kind of amazing. But anyway, if you're in the hobby, you know that this hobby is expensive. Excuse the mess over there, I have to clean that part up. I just kind of threw a whole bunch of stuff in that basket. So it's expensive to get things going again. So I finally got everything that I need to restart the tank. Right there is what is left of my live rock. It's in water that's been running and has a heater and a power head. That mess right there is Oliver's toys. So I had to get more salt and more sand to restart this tank. So originally I had black sand in this tank, and I'll pop in the latest picture I had of this before it got destroyed. The black sand I found caused nothing but problems, and as you can tell by the scum line on the bottom of this tank, I had a pretty deep sand bed. So we're not going that route this time. As you can see, the sand is right there. I ended up going with Bimini pink sand this time, so we'll see how that works out and how that looks. But today's task is to clean this tank. I also have a 20-gallon tank in the back that has to be reset, but that one is going to have to wait till tomorrow because I don't think that my RODI maker will make enough water for me to fill this tank and that tank today. So I'll end up doing that tomorrow. Last time I think I put 60 or 70 pounds of sand in this tank. This time we're only doing 40. Ignore the 10-pound bag that's going back in the 20-gallon tank. I use the Red Sea salt that's in the blue bucket just because I've had good parameters with that. So that's what I use. That bucket is actually almost empty, which is between the sand, the new bag of salt that I got, and the Microbacter 7 that I got to help in case it ends up cycling. It shouldn't have to cycle too much because I've been taking care of the rock that was left, but just in case, I bought the Microbacter 7 to help with that. Between all of that, this ended up being like almost $200. So yeah, in fact, the only reason it wasn't $200 was because I had a coupon. But anyway, moving over here, excuse my shoes, there is the big other bag of Red Sea salt. I went ahead and just bought that because you can either get the bucket, which I think does 150 gallons, or you can get the bag, which does 200 gallons. So I figured I'd get the bag, and then once the bucket was empty, I'd put this bag in that bucket, if that makes sense. Anyway, as you can tell, just barely making some water in there. So between this and the other thing that has the live rock in it, that should fill up the tank a good amount. But I have a feeling I'm going to have to make another one of these because I also, in addition to filling up the tank, have to fill up my sump, which is a mess, so we're not going to look at that right now. Or what the hell, why not? It's kind of a mess in here right now, and I don't have it to where the light is going to do much, but yeah, I have to fill up my sump too. Yeah, so today's job is to clean all this and start refilling it, and hopefully by tonight I'll have it up and running and circulating. I'll be a very happy person, and I'm sure that my friend Phillip, who graciously took what was left from both of my tanks that was still alive, will be happy to know that I will be coming to get that very, very soon. He's been an excellent babysitter for the past like 2 months, month and a half. Other than that, I'll be hanging out with these two bums. As you can see, that bum there, he's weird. He likes to sleep underneath the pillow that's on the couch. Ollie, what do you think? Alright, I will update you as I'm going along cleaning this. Okay, so as you can see, that thing is pretty dang dirty. So I am going to use some RODI water and vinegar and hopefully clean all this stuff up. Hopefully I'll be able to get this all in today. I hope anyway. That's the goal. See if that actually happens. But here's the before and I will show you the after when I'm done. Okay, so I know it still looks dirty because it is still a little dirty. But it definitely is cleaner than what it was. The scum line at the bottom is gone. That was my main concern. Once I get water in this tank, it should take care of the rest of this cloudiness. It's just that you can't use any kind of cleaner on the inside of a fish tank. Really shouldn't use any cleaner on the outside of a fish tank either, in case it gets in there. So this part is done. The next part is to clean my power heads that were in there and to clean the sump. And then hopefully by the time I'm done with that, I will have my water brewing to the point where I can start putting the sand and the rock and everything in here. So fingers crossed we get this done today. All right, so I have my sand in. Look how pretty. I'm glad I went with Bimini Pink this time instead of the black. I actually really like the way the lighter sand looks in the tank. So 2 thumbs up on that. So I have about, between the 2 plastic containers I have, probably like 30 gallons of water made. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up and make some more water, and hopefully I will have this whole thing filled by the end of the night, but we shall see. So clearly I didn't get anywhere near filling this tank as much as I thought I would. Thought I would be at least halfway full by now, but not so much. I didn't end up using the water that was in with the rocks just because it was disgusting, and I don't know why I thought I could used it, but no go. So hopefully tomorrow I'll at least just have this tank up and running. I might have to wait a little longer on the other one because I know I'm not going to get all the water made for everything, but we'll see what happens. So we are on Sunday, whatever the day is. It's the Sunday before Thanksgiving, and as you can see, more than halfway full. I love the way this looks with that sand. My rocks are just a pile of rocks right now. I just wanted to get them in the tank yesterday, so that's what I did. Definitely think I'll be able to get this filled all the way today, and I am so excited. I've missed having my tanks up and running, so at least I'll have one done, and hopefully I'll be able to get the next one up and running either sometime this week or next weekend, but we shall see. So next step is to finish filling this up. I'm still making more water, obviously. I think I'll need 2 more of those containers. There we go, focus. 2 more of those containers to finish filling the tank. And then it'll take 1 probably to fill the display, and then of course I gotta fill up my sump. And then I have to make water for my top off, so still making lots and lots of water. So hopefully the next update will be that I have this thing back up and running, but we shall see. Oh my goodness, guys, it has been, geez, I want to say hurricane started in the beginning of September, so it's been 2 months since this tank has been running. More than 2 months. And I finally have it up and running. It took me all weekend to get this filled. That is not what my rocks are going to look like. I just kind of have them thrown in there for now, so at least the tank can start to cycle itself. My sump is up and running. I don't have my skimmer going right now because I'm going to throw some Microbacter 7 in there. But holy crap, I am so excited that this fish tank is finally up and running again. I mean, This has been a labor of love this weekend. It is right now 12:33 in the morning on Monday. So yeah, it took me literally all weekend to make enough water and to get this all set up. So next step is to let this cycle for a while and then move everything back in. So next thing I need to do is make about 20 gallons of water for the tank in the back. So wish me luck on that. But I'm so happy everything is running fine. I didn't turn on the GFO and the carbon because, well, right now I don't need it. And furthermore, I totally forgot to empty those out. So that's like stagnant water sitting in there right now, and I don't want that in my tank, obviously. So that'll be something I have to fix later. And then also my biopellet reactor, I don't have that running either because I want to see how well this does with nitrates. But anyway, yay! It's finally up. Hopefully I'll be able to give you some updates as I aquascape this and I start bringing stuff back in and adding new things to my tank. I know it's been a while since I've done an aquarium video. There will be more. I just kind of was in a funk after Hurricane Florence because both of my tanks were donezo. So I'll be so much more happier when they're both up and running and I can start doing the hobby that I love again. And yes, I'm so excited. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. If you want to see more like it, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!